Good morning. Welcome to Planet Mojo. Today, Natalie and I are going to build a duck house out of this pole barn siding. We picked this up at Menards a couple days ago. It's got a few dents in it. It was in their like cutoff section out and back. So it turns out that this was, I think, is it 8 feet? Exactly 8 feet?
Yep.
It's around 8 feet if it's not exactly 8 feet. So all we're gonna do is cut this in half and then attach it to a couple triangular pieces, one on either end. I don't believe it needs more than that. This is pretty stiff stuff. And they span, oh, actually that's 3 feet on the sides here, but I believe we only need 2. So I did this up on the computer last night. We got these 3 pieces. All of them have 30-degree cuts on the end. So I got to cut these 3 pieces, assemble the 2 ends, cut this in half and screw it on. And then I left, this is 38-ish inches, which comes up to here-ish. And then, you want to measure that for me? Got to come over here, honey. Right there. Yeah, when they actually put these on, these get covered, so it comes to 36, I think. But it doesn't matter. This is 38, and I have this dented up. I forget this L flashing. That I need that tape measure again. Oh, I got one here. Hold on. Okay, this is 3 inches. So if we're 2 inches shy from the top, this should give us, that should cover the top for us. So without any further ado, no, we gotta get all this drywall off of the saw, and that should be about it. We'll move all the drywall, cut this in half, and then get going on it. Okay, the saw's getting kind of wet out here. We got like a little drizzle that's going on all day. You want to get that other end there. Get this back in. Did we? Yeah, we did. All right. All right, why don't you roll that back in? Just get it inside the door. I'm going to show these are the instructions. Let's see if I can zoom this right. If you pause the video, you'll be able to get the different measurements. So this number 1 here is 36 9/16. Number 2 is 38 1/4, and number 3 is 40, and they all have 30-degree cuts on both ends going the same way. All right, and this should all just fit together. So we just got to find some, well, actually, let's not find some screws. We did that right away because it stopped raining. What we really need to do, we need to go to the other end, honey, and we'll flip this over. All right. Yeah, see, is that a hole, actually? No, it's just a dent. You could see some scuff marks, and this is the factory edge, I believe, and that is the ragged edge. We got to get this cut in half, and then we're gonna need to do something with the edges. We can't have cut up ducks. We've already gone through that. Half a winter full of cut up ducks, or not cut, but broken legged ducks. Okay, let's get some measurement done, and I have this saw blade right here. This is what I used to cut all the metal for the horse run-in. I'm going to show you that just in case you're new here. And if you are new, make sure you take this time to subscribe. And if you click on the update icon, you receive notice when I post new stuff. But this is our upper dry lot. And I built this a couple years ago. And I use this blade. So we'll go use it again. Okay, what we have is 8 feet and what?
3/16.
8 feet 3/16. I believe that little blade is an 1/8 inch, but if she marks at 4 feet this direction, now measure from that end and mark 4 feet as well. See what that looks like. And mark that off. All right, what do you got there? Okay, now do it on the other side. And what I'm going to do is just connect these lines, and then we'll try cutting right down the center of it. Go as far out as you can. All right. And then we will put the tin. You only need to make the one set, the furthest one. We will leave the tin maybe 1/4 inch on the wood here. So if we end the tin, like right here, then we won't have that sharp edge hanging out. So I'm going to have to run back, or have Natalie run back and get the saw. I think the saw is over in the other project, the addition, flat roofed addition. You might want to look at that video too. Why don't you run over there and get that saw, and yeah, just run over there and get that saw. I'm going to start connecting these lines. Okay, this one is part number 1 right here, and part number 3. And the reason we did not go with a long miter like that is that saw will not do that big of a cut, and that's just a crazy steep miter, and it gets really thin. This got lots of beef. We can either go straight up through here with a screw, or we can go right here and see how long our screw can be if we do it that way. Yeah, we can get a 3.5 inch screw right up through there. We probably do one of that and two of the other, two straight up and one along the length. This one can be any length. It all depends on what kind of screws we got. We'll have to go check in the hardware store over here. These need to be treated screws or the whole thing will self-destruct. I don't think these, that's probably good enough. What do we need? 369, we need like 20 some of those, and then we need some, I'm just wondering if we have some longer ones. Let me look in our stock supply. The construction screws, unfortunately, will not do for treated wood. The treated wood will eat them up right away. So I don't think we have anything else. So those are our go-tos.
It eats them?
Yeah, it's treated with pure copper and the dissimilar metal, the zinc on there, and well, it's just a light zinc. It's got to be treated or rated for AC3, which is the treating.
I've definitely used like this type of screw on treated stuff before.
Well, let's see how these. That's how those will go, but these are on the short side, so we'll probably do all three right up in here. And what we'll do is measure. Doing this one-handed, so we are going to go at 2.5 inches right there. So if you mark 2.5 inches, hold on, we'll get just put a check mark. We'll have to find a little square here. I think that's all across the street too. Everything is across the street for that project. Ah, got it. I got the big one. Yeah, you can. All right, now just draw a line all the way across.
It's not a very strong line.
Yeah, we could still see it, but do a better job on the other side. And then
2.5 again on this side.
You know what? Yeah, we're going up through the bottom on both of those. Yeah, 2.5 on there, and then 2.5 on the end of this one. No, you that's your short end. Put your long where you got the whole thing on there, like that. Because if you put it the other way, it's gonna rock. Now hold it, then do it. See, if you're holding this, you don't want to do that because you only got a little bit of meat and it might have a little crook at the end. Do that. 2.5.
I'm sure. How was I doing?
You can do the tape measure too.
I do like this. Scary. Oh.
Yeah. Kind of shows you weren't on there. You got it. Okay, and then we need screwdrivers are all across the street.
I'll go.
I'll get these other ones marked while you're over there. Okay, so 3 holes in either end.
Wow.
Alright. Get these little bits off so that they don't hold things out of the way. Alright. Got to get it flat here, flat here. Yeah, I really like construction screws better than these, but it worked okay. I thought the whole thing moved, but it didn't. It's pretty flush. Alright, none came through the top. So we're gonna get the 3 holes in here. Okay, so this one goes like that and like that. Okay, this is what we got. And I will show them measurements again for anybody that didn't get them. So, if you grab that one, what we're thinking, I had figured on just screwing these on, and that would be strong enough. And you know, maybe it will be. We don't really have to make a decision on it right now. But if we put these 2 on and it's not quite strong enough, we can just put like a non-treated wood piece going across on both sides, just something to stiffen it up a bit. It might be okay. All right. Oh, we got to find, I think I have some, yeah, I think I have some black ones. They're 1.5 inches, and they're really supposed to be used for going through here. Maybe we can go through here on them, because otherwise this is 1.5 inches thick, and the point might, I don't know. I would rather have a full 1.5 inches of them going into the wood, though. We'll try it on the flat and see how it works. And if it's going to poke through onto the inside, then we'll do it on these ribs. But I would rather have 2, 4, 6, 8 screws in there than 5.
Or if you had it on these little ribs, that would be okay.
We could actually, oh yeah, that's true. And we can actually put 2 in each, because we got such a wide board there. And we really don't care about, you know, a massive amount of screws.
Right.
Okay, let's go find the screws. Yeah, it doesn't go through. All right, that's going to be fine. We'll do it right in the flats. So we got to lay these out. They're self-tapping, but I drilled them all on the building over there. So I think we're going to have to do that here. So we want to come in about a 1/2 inch on either end. So that's 1/2 and 3 inches. 1/2 inch in and 3 inches in. And no, we got to do it here, honey. You got to do it right on the metal. We're going to screw through the metal. So kind of go, no, 1/2 inch.
Oh, I thought you said 1/2.
1/2 inch and 3 inches.
Where are your Sharpies?
Hand me that, please. You like this. To get some pencil.
I just couldn't see it. Oh, it is showing up. I couldn't see that it was showing up.
1/2 and 3. Now see what that. Yeah, that'll be good enough. All right, and generally you do it at. Okay, we'll call that the top, and then do it again on that one, this one, and then do it on this one and this one at the bottom. We can always add more screws, but I don't think we'll need to. Okay, Natalie just finished the other side. The battery went dead on the camera. I had to run across the street and get it. I think the way this is set up will probably be the best. This one is this way, and this one is this way.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
It doesn't matter. They're both exactly the same. You know, it's a perfect triangle. So I just want the full one on the bottom, which they both are, and then the way they're turned should work. All right, let's get these holes drilled and get this thing put together. All right, so I found out this stuff is not quite as big as I thought it was, and it's pretty wrinkly. So I don't think we're going to use this. Grab the other end of it, or just grab the whole thing. I don't have.
Put it where?
Yeah, put it back where it was.
Are we not going to cut off a piece for it to be on there tonight?
Oh yeah, that's right. We are going to take a tin snips and just cut a piece of this off, and I'll probably just throw a screw or two in here to hold it on. But this stuff is just not going to work.
It's mangled.
I want it to be kind of a vent as well, because the birds poop where they live, and it makes the ammonia. So I want this to be able to, the stink to rise and get the heck out of there. So we're either going to use a corner for a building like this, like the black ones out there. I thought I had some of that stuff, but I don't. We were looking for it a little while ago, and it was probably in the way, and I just, that's it right there, but I don't know if it's long enough. We might, well, at the bare minimum, we can see, I think that's 30, the bench is only, or that shelf is only 22 or 24 inches deep. But we know what it's going to look like. Well, that's big enough for tonight. We don't have to mess with this. All right, pop it on.
Yeah, that looks much better.
Oh, you know what? I can make two wood pieces just on either end, and have this. It'll rise up like that.
Yeah.
Two 2x4 pieces that go in and then attached.
And then it'll definitely have a vent.
Yeah. So what we'll do for now is just leave that on there for tonight. If it rains, they'll be fine. I think the rain might be done, but we are done in here. I got to get to the day job. But that's pretty damn nice.
Yeah, that can fit.
So what our plan is to put hay or straw, actually, but we got some of this garbage hay, so we'll get a wheelbarrow full of this stuff.
I'll probably just put wood chips in there. That's what I normally put in. And it cleans up really easy.
All right. Whatever we put on the bottom, we're just putting on the ground, and then we'll just set this right on top of it. I'll make some ends for this when I have a little more time. This is kind of a rush job today, but where's my plans again? That is the plans right there. 30-degree angles, everything. 40 degrees, or 40 inches is the length on all the sides. 38 1/4 for one of them, and 36 9/16, and they will fit together perfect, just like that. That one's on top of the bottom and goes all the way to the top, and this one's a full one. This one has one in between both of them, and this one's one of each. And it's very stiff. Hold on, we haven't lifted this. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, we'll go get this in place, and then we'll show you what it looks like with ducks in it. Hello, Blue. She's having a problem rounding up them ducks. Yeah, it's getting time that they get into their final home. She's using the dog to herd them. They're not doing it right, are they, Blue? I got a glass cover for the front of this and a bucket of some stuff. Some grit for chickens. Mr. Mark. How you doing, big boy? Did you catch one? She caught two. We're waiting on some ducks. Okay, I have plexiglass and something that weighs a lot. Izzy, leave it.
Okay, duckies. Ah, Marta.
All right, get the cover on. Here.
Oh, is he?
All right, now go get that weight. Grit from the chickens that we don't have anymore. All right, that's perfect. All right, that's perfect. They can see their surroundings. Yeah, I think that's perfect.
Like, what's happening? You can see Izzy. How do I get in though?
All right, so they're safe for the night. Yeah, they should be pretty nice and
Toasty.
yeah, if they cuddle up.
But she will.
It is going to be, you know, it's going to be in the 30s every night for a week.
We should be fine. They're fully feathered.
Yeah, we have that heating thing,
Heating
that
pad.
pad.
I don't think they need it.
I don't think they need it either. All right, let's get out of here. I got to get some work done.
Do you think I should show Eve at all?
No, I don't. Leave Eve for tomorrow, or she'll go explore it on her own if she wants to.
No, she won't.
All right, well then she doesn't want to.
She's just gonna run from her wheelbarrow straight to the food and water, eat, and run right back. That's what she does.
Okay, that'll wrap it up.
Look at them. They found the grass that was in there. Oh.
Yeah, they're finding out that the sidewalls make sound. Izzy, leave it. I wonder if she'll come over here and try to dig her way in. I mean, it's not going to have that glass door for very long. What's in that bag there?
Oh shoot, I forgot to grab that. That's what I have.
Okay, so that's going to wrap it up. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do and click on the update icon, and I would choose all if I were you. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below, and a thumbs up and or a like would help us out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.